Welcome to the show where we complain about Boba Fett for half an hour. That's how you get.
Spoilers.
That's how you get everyone to unsubscribe to your YouTube channel.
I don't know. I don't think we're that outside the consensus this time.
Unless you're
Really?
Unless you're a Power Rangers fan. I reckon that would have went down well for people. Sorry.
Well, no giant robot. There was a giant robot, maybe.
Yeah,
You never know. They might combine.
Yeah, if they all combined.
This is the Council of Reads. I'm Dylan. I'm here with Jason.
Oh, g'day. That's me.
Is it? Newton.
Yo.
It's
Follow
him
me.
as well.
Hey, I'm also Jason.
Yes. And David.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any funny thing to
Hey.
say.
Why change now?
Yeah.
You have to keep it consistent.
No, let's just go behind the scenes of before this started, and Dave's like, hang on, I need to think of something funny.
And pauses for 5 seconds.
5 seconds, alright, let's go. And that's what you guys got, so that's the magic. FYI.
Excellent.
That's why you're fan favourite, Dave.
I'm so good at this shit.
Oh, you're the best.
That's
My
why we
favourite
had to
Dave.
explain your magic.
Alright. There is none.
Behind the veil.
It's a double tap.
Okay, so we got last week's comics this week,
Yeah.
and this week's
Calm
comics.
down, Poindexter.
Yeah. Well, except DC.
Except for DC this week.
Yeah, that'll be hopefully next week. Or this coming week.
Which is not that unusual.
Depends when, or this week that you're listening, I guess.
Yes. Long story short, we're a week behind for DC. Okay.
Not unusual.
We're a week behind a DC short.
Thank you. Okay, so our featured books are Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, number 1,
Yes.
and Dave's favourite, Scorched.
Anyone have a match?
You want a Scorched? The Scorched?
Yeah, pretty much.
Buy it first, and then you can do it.
There goes our sales of Scorched then.
Okay, then we're going to talk about Peacemaker. First 3 episodes of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett,
Yeah.
obviously. And
Go Boba Fett.
the film flashback for this week, Death Proof.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the comic books.
Alrighty. Daredevil, the Woman Without Fear. So obviously, just a little catch up if you don't know. In Daredevil, Elektra replaced Daredevil because Daredevil got sent to jail, mask included. So she's also Daredevil.
No
There's 2
glass ceilings
Daredevils.
here.
This is actually pretty good. Anybody else read this?
Yeah, I did. It's spinning straight out of, what's the
Devil's
current
Reign?
name? Devil's Reign, where Kingpin has a file on Elektra and
Yep.
has given it away.
Yep.
And in this issue, you find out who he's given it to,
Yes.
or most likely has given it
Yes,
to,
yes.
and the consequences of that. And yeah,
With heavy flashbacks into Elektra's past,
yep.
like training with Stick, the hands, all the usual Frank Miller stuff. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the art is nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's simple, but very nice. Yeah. I can't complain.
Yeah,
it's like a solid first
yeah, I
issue.
thoroughly enjoyed
Definitely
it.
worth a read, yeah. If you haven't jumped on Elektra before, or interested,
Oh no, it's
Definitely,
It's a good starter because it
Get
gives
on
you a lot of
yeah.
the college stuff with Matt,
Okay.
the hand stuff.
There's a bit of hanky-panky.
There is a bit of hanky-panky.
So,
Chip Zdarsky.
Tommy, yes, you have a
so
question.
Devil's Reign at the moment is also being written by Chip.
Yes.
And obviously this links in with everything going on with Devil's Reign
Yes.
at the moment.
Yep. Like, there actually is a scene that is the same scene as in
Nice.
Devil's Reign 1, yeah.
So are we seeing the death of Matt Murdock if we're looking at Woman Without Fear?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because she's been.
Because this was like a new ongoing book. This doesn't look like a
This
mini.
is just. Well, because Daredevil stops, right?
Yeah.
The current series of Daredevil stopped at 36, I think I want to say, and
Right.
then that led into Devil's Reign.
Right.
And this is obviously around the same time as Devil's Reign. Post them, there'll be a new Daredevil #1.
Or there'll be just another Daredevil book, who knows?
Yes. But I still think it'll be Matt back with a new #1.
Okay.
Because Matt, she took over at like 25 or.
For a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So-
that's what I'm getting at. Like, are they...
Hanky-panky.
Nah,
Moving-
it's the
moving on?
end, both the end of her
They're not Denny
Daredevil reign.
They're not Denny Randing him?
Nah, no chance.
Okay, good.
Because
Check
he's a
He's in a
he's a
Spider-Man
check
movie.
himself.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't replace a demo box ticker with another demo box ticker.
Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry. I didn't... Yes. Yeah, of course.
He's not just the devil.
Diversity without fear.
Cancelled. It was good. I liked it.
See ya, bro.
Yeah, it was
I liked
good.
it. I liked it.
Yeah.
And who it is, excellent. Excellent. I'm very keen to see where that goes.
Yeah.
Did I flip past it?
Yeah, right, last page.
Last page.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes sense, right? Yeah. You're like, cool. Alrighty, Dave, tell us about the Scorched. Scorched is Avenger Spawn, or Spawn Avengers.
Well, I'm pumped for
whatever you
this,
wanna
Dave.
call
I
it.
really want to buy this book. Tell us about it.
I did manage to read 6 pages.
That's a
And you got through 6.
New PB,
You didn't
right?
even get to the good stuff yet.
Where was the good stuff? I couldn't.
Hang on,
I
so
was
hang on,
thoroughly
no.
entertained.
You had a rant about this earlier, and you only got through 6. You didn't even read the book. You can't.
It's so bad. Like
It's
I
a bit.
don't know if I can take that comment. Like you didn't even.
it doesn't. Okay, so
I watched the opening credits, and it's all right.
yeah, but in the opening credits of a movie, at least it introduces you to the characters. Like
But
Not
I did
always.
show you an opening credits of a TV
Not always
show
at all.
20 minutes ago.
Because that's what this does. It drops you in and then flashes back.
That's very old school.
Yeah.
Didn't Fantastic Four start like that?
Yeah.
yeah, but that's like old school.
This looks good.
is I don't know. I can't.
Did anyone else read this?
Yeah, I read this.
Can you actually give us a proper?
Yes.
Yeah, go.
It's not great. Oh. I got you back, Dave.
Thank you.
No, it's just.
It jumps over the place.
No, it's just poor. The writing's not great. It's typical Spawn stuff. It's the same. Like, you know, I read issue 1 of Gunslinger the other week. Todd and his dialogue style is the exact same since 1992. Like, he has not progressed in the way people talk in his books. And that's fine, but it is what it is. But okay, so basically, with the new Spawn's universe, there's She-Spawn, who is priest, back alive, I think, I guess, or whatever, I don't know. There's the Redeemer, who's the angel-looking guy. There's the medieval Spawn, who's just a kid that puts the helmet on and turns into medieval Spawn, I've gathered.
Okay.
There's Gunslinger Spawn, who's the cowboy one. So Spawn is Nick Fury and gathers them all together and then leaves them to their own device because they don't like him anyway, I think. And they get doing their own stuff. And there's the Russians. Russians are bad. Dave's right.
I take it all back, Dave. You saved yourself some time.
They're
now.
after Venom Spawn.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
It's called something. I don't know
That was
what
my
it's
next
called.
question with the giant V on his chest.
Yes.
Tell me about the editorial in the back and
Look at him.
Huh?
the one where it's like into the.
It's
Oh,
not even
no,
an
that's
editorial.
early.
That's early. Oh, okay.
But-
Oh, here we
Read
go.
the line, Nitin.
She and her partner Natasha Gorky have gone into in hiding.
Into in hiding.
Into in hiding.
Todd
It's
clearly
written
does
there.
not hire editors. For
And this is
books.
not your normal dialogue size
He comic read
text. It's
No,
bigger.
it's to
Yeah,
a
it's
page.
a whole page,
It's
yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole page.
Show them.
good.
it's a larger font.
It's a whole page.
So how do you
Into in
It's like
hiding.
like a file.
Yeah.
A case file.
Yeah.
Into in hiding.
Into in hiding.
Yeah.
That's what the episode's called.
The art's pretty cool.
Into in hiding.
There's some cool shots, action. Like, this is a cool double page.
Oh,
spread.
it looks amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's just 90s.
I'm sure
So
it's somewhat
buy it.
readable.
If you enjoy that type of book,
or just
The
buy
art-
it
yeah.
and flick through it and
Yeah.
enjoy the art.
Yeah, the art is very nice.
like this,
But
like,
don't read it because you won't enjoy
look,
the art as much.
that one's a great double page.
Yeah.
I've always liked Spawn's imagery.
Yeah, but same. And like, there's a cowboy spawn,
Night Spawn.
a knight spawn,
Angel Spawn.
an angel spawn, and a girl spawn. That's all cool. I'm down for all of them.
I guess if
Is
you
it
like
Dog Spawn?
Spawn,
And Venom spawn.
you might like this book.
Plague spawn, he's called.
Okay.
Like, it's
It is so 90s sounding.
It
from
is.
What you're
like,
telling me.
It's not
It's Todd
the
McFarlane.
worst thing I've ever read,
Let me know
but
when.
it's not the best thing I've ever read by far. It's just, it's very of its time. If I was reading something from 30 years ago, I'd be like, that was awesome if I was 14. But I'm 40 now, and it's not as awesome.
Let me know when Mecha Spawn and Power Ranger Spawn show up.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
maybe. Alright, let's move on to good books. Dark Knight of Steel, number 3.
Yeah.
God, this book's great.
It is.
So good.
That's good.
Anybody would like to have a
Go
look?
for it.
Without getting into the spoilers, there was a big, death. I'll say that.
Straight up.
that I didn't expect so early in the piece.
There's been a big turn in every issue. So
Yeah.
You didn't read this yet?
No, I don't read it.
Oh, you don't read it?
It's missing out.
Yeah, he is.
You've got an appearance by the Metal Men.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Yep.
Who are the middlemen?
'Em.
That didn't mean much to me.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'm
matter
watching them
much
getting
anymore.
slaughtered.
60s sort of deal.
Yeah,
cool.
Silver Age superhero team.
So one's iron, one's
Yeah.
steel or whatever.
Yeah, they're basically just like robots. So this is a very different take on them. Very interesting to see that.
The little Olsen bit was cool.
Yes.
The Black Lightning ship.
Oh,
With the big rod at the front.
Yeah.
That's very cool. The scenes between him and in the Amazon with the Amazons. And
Yes.
Hippolyta? Yeah.
Yep. They just-
And it leaves him wanting more because the next
Oh.
issue you'll find out like
yeah, it's a
backstory
full,
of
it's the full Batman backstory.
Batman.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Which,
and we a certain meteor hit the ground, which they went to investigate, and that kind of brought Batman to his knees, which would be interesting. Yeah, like,
there's a lot going on.
I probably would be getting more out of it if I knew more of the DC universe, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. I'm still really enjoying it. It's
Yeah.
a really cool, well written story.
what does Alfred know? Oh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, because if anything, you're not missing out on much. It's just like maybe little cameos
yeah.
here and there.
But yeah, no, really enjoying it.
Yeah, like I'm really excited to see more of this Supergirl. She's very cool.
Yeah, she's mental. It's great.
Mental, yes,
But
absolutely.
is there a twist there? Maybe kidding.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe.
'Cause
Maybe.
I was talking to Jason about this the other day, and like, there aren't really any supervillains that we've seen so far, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on there? There's no
Well, isn't
villains.
there a bunch locked downstairs?
Most of them were still good guys too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them are good guys.
Yeah,
Were there
okay.
any?
They were like
villains?
all the magic sort of
Yeah.
creatures.
But the good one from
Yeah,
the like,
yeah,
hero
just a
side.
chance.
Yeah.
Blue Deal,
Like
yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, interesting.
Harley Quinn, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the long
she-
tongue.
yeah.
She flips
So-
and flops.
Who she's going to go talk to, I guess,
Yeah.
potentially be the first one I would say that's a villain.
Lady of the Forest or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Which is Ivy,
Yeah.
I imagine.
For sure. So, that'd be the closest thing to a legit
Yeah.
villain.
Even
I'm saying, no,
lately-
she's not.
Lately,
Yeah.
she's not really a villain.
You,
Yeah,
you
they
have
rehabbing
to
it
wonder
already.
what the prophecy is, and why would like Black Knight thing just kickstart it? You know, like it could have been all fine and dandy, but he had to, you know. So you actually wonder what the prophecy says. But yeah, you'll find out in
Find
due
out.
time.
Well, the prophecy was in the first
They
issue.
said it in the first issue, didn't
Yes.
Yeah.
The
they? About
full
falling
thing.
to the sky and
Yeah, about all of that.
They're going to...
That was a prophecy.
go back and read the first issue, buddy.
The Constantine tells the story.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
I know,
and
but
he's writing it as he's going through his spiel.
That's
I thought
right.
it wasn't the
Doubled
whole
up.
thing.
And,
though.
and
Did you not read
and you
that?
hated it.
Yeah, I did.
If we actually go back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you bitched about how
I
much
did.
was on there.
I did.
So you already do know.
Yeah.
You just need to
Yeah.
read,
See-
read it again without all the extra stuff, and then you'll just get that.
See, their mistake was repeating it and trying to tell me
But their
twice.
mistake was trying to tell you. Everyone else seemed to get it all right.
Do you remember it?
Well, we just talked about it. I remember
but-
it friggin' being there.
I don't think it was the complete.
It
Like,
might not have
prophecy,
been, but
though.
we got some of it talking
Yeah,
about
I
the falling
know.
to earth and stuff.
Yeah, but that's already happened and stuff.
But that's the...
The point is, you don't know if that's like if it's.
No, but there's obviously like an ending that Black Lightning knew. For
Well,
him to go, okay, let's do this.
The ending was that everyone dies.
Yeah, because
That was in the
aliens-
issue 1.
going to take over.
Yes.
And like if you're him, okay, not only do you have what's his dad's name? Jor-El. But you know, Kal-El is just about to become full male sort of, you know. So there's 2 giant 3 misses. You know, that's a 3 bloody massive weapons that you're gonna have to fight sooner or later.
And then there's a 4 he doesn't even know about.
But yes.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Keep reading, Dave. You'll get the rest of that prophecy in about... What is it?
8 issues.
8 issues, buddy.
I'm hoping to see some more character development with Superman, because
So it's been just a... Yeah.
it's a Batman book.
Well, no, he's been a little bitch, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, he's been a bit of a douchebag,
Well, once he prints.
and very like alien first, and you know,
For someone that was essentially born here, because
Yeah.
that's what happened when they landed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's...
like I'll be fine with that if that goes somewhere.
Yes.
It's like
Plenty
doing,
of time to do it, too.
yeah, absolutely, freaking
Well, I was
heaps of
like,
issues. Though.
won't say. But I'm like, someone's got to turn.
Of course, that's how it works.
Alright? Because one of them have to. Because the vacuum.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Tom Taylor double up.
Speaking of turning, holy hell.
Dark Ages?
Oh, I missed out on that.
You know Dark Ages?
No.
Oh,
You
have a
need to
look.
read that book.
I'd like to point out though,
Don't have a look.
you've got
Boats
the
in both.
you've got the logo on the front, but also just in case, you've got it in a really terrible Microsoft Word font up there. If you couldn't read it.
That's okay.
Could have been in 22 point, not 20 point.
Look at that. I just thought that was a bit odd. Anyway, yes, continue.
I did like how it's written there, but then at the start of the book, like it was written at the end, and it was on the deck of the helicarrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, Dave, do you want to have a flick or?
I'll read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay.
But talk about it. It's all good. You can spoil it, but yeah, it's all good.
There's not a lot to spoil.
It's generally them going from America to Europe to fight Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And they can't fly now because there's no electricity and everything. So taking a boat, and the boat is a helicarrier that crashed
Okay.
because it can't stay
Got no
afloat.
power.
Powered by Storm.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
Stormed the X-Men.
And reading the last issue, if you got really, really excited about that last page, or when you saw the Venom Carnage mashup,
Yeah, maybe next
I
week.
might have to wait for another issue, people.
Yeah, it was the middle issue, right? Like,
But it worked.
Oh,
There was
yeah.
Yeah,
still
it was
plenty
good.
in it.
It was very good.
well, and you got the thing with
So
the
they're going across to
yeah,
Wakanda,
stowaways.
and then some
It's
stowaways.
a bit of a build-up issue for sure,
Yeah.
but good, in a good way.
Some ghost pirates.
love those things.
Ghost Raiders!
Ghost Raiders were
Raiders.
excellent.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Big fan of how they handled a certain Fury.
This is really good. Like
Just
a
enjoyable.
filling
Doom,
issue. Yeah.
Doom was good. Ant-Man was amazing.
Yeah.
Who Ant-Man was writing was
Well,
even
it's,
better.
Wow.
It's one of those alternate reality minis where why have they not put more books out? Where's the one-shots for this? I would have been buying an Ant-Man one-shot. Like, they could
Yeah.
mine this more.
It's Marvel. They will mine it once it's
100%
finished.
they will. They should. I would like to see more of the world.
Look, we're gonna read
Yeah,
it.
I'll
Definitely.
take a look.
Because, like, they talk about how proud they are of the world they've built and different things like that. So you could show different
It's just
countries.
the smallest little snippets.
100%. And it is such a cool concept of the world without electricity
Yeah.
and still being super powered at what they can do to, like they had, like the literally rigged up a helicarrier and using the power of a mutant to get themselves across
I did
the seas.
like that. Doom was like, I don't want Europe. If I wanted anything, if I was gonna take anywhere, I'd take over Wakanda.
Yeah.
It's much nicer.
Yes.
I love that.
And when are you guys going to trust me? Like, I
Never!
Yeah, of course.
My name's Dr. Doom. When are you going to trust me?
That's his real name.
He's so good, so good. So both Tom Taylor, alternate reality reimagining universe books this week,
Yep.
both with boats,
Yep.
and both in the ocean, and we didn't get the King of Atlantis in either of these books.
That's
They
true.
got mentioned.
Yes.
Namor
Didn't get mentioned.
Yeah.
in
Nah, like
It's a
when you
perfect
first see
fit.
the boat, I'm like, oh, we're gonna
Got mentioned in Peacemaker.
It's coming for sure.
I was
Yes.
just thinking.
Oh,
Oh nah, that's not even the best mention.
That's nothing. Oh, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that's just.
yeah. And did you see his Twitter?
No.
The picture of it's like cannon.
Excellent. Right?
Yeah. We'll get to
But
that,
hey,
Dylan. We'll get to that, buddy.
John Starry.
So yeah, he got mentioned. Namor got mentioned in this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's something. But
What image of Ant-Man riding?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the cover. Think
yeah,
bang,
yeah,
boom.
yeah.
oh, it's so damn cool.
Yes.
Really fun book. I
Yeah.
actually could have handled that also being a 12-parter.
For sure.
Like,
Longer.
yeah, man.
Could you just give me a bit more world building before stuff starts
Yeah.
falling apart?
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
would-
look at the
I would like
substances
it
in
to
this
be longer.
compared to like
Yeah.
that amazing fantasy kind of thing. Like even that was alternate world and things. Like this is just so much more potential, so much bigger. I know there's more of a fantasy style thing with the other one.
The
but-
amount of figures they could make.
Oh, old man Pete Spidey with
Oh,
like,
yeah. With
Freaking steam-powered Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Would be awesome.
And like, not even just the heroes, like
villain.
Dooms.
Man.
Yeah, that's right. Like
that,
Apocalypse and whatever. Like
that
more of that.
Miles Carnage.
Buy that,
villain.
Miles.
Jesus.
Oh. Good stuff. All right, next up. The saddest mainstream comic on the shelves these days, One Star Squadron.
I did not realise I was in for that.
It's such a good book, but so sad. Like all these characters are
Yeah. So this introduces...
where they are in their point
Yeah.
at this point in life.
Okay, so this introduces a new character. First off, Fami, you know much about Hourman?
Hourman.
Hourman.
No, not a thing.
He's a JSA character. His deal is he has...
Blue and black.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
hood.
No, the other one.
the yellow one.
He has a supply of pills. They're called Miraclo or something.
Yeah, miraculous.
And he pops a pill. And whenever he pops a pill, he gets superpowers for an hour.
I've heard of him. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
very
so-
old school.
Yeah.
This issue introduces us to a character called the Minuteman, who takes Miraclo, but his powers last for 1 minute.
1 minute.
Wow.
Yes. Well,
Give or take.
that's bootleg pills, but
So good, bro.
Oh, and
nah, bro. It's excellent.
the way the issue opens, there's like a drug dealer on the street, and he's
Yeah.
giving drugs to people, and
because he's addicted to it.
yeah, and then
He's been cut off by the VA.
and then guy comes up, he's got a hoodie up, his bags under his eyes, like, hey, you got Miraclo pills? And the drug dealer's like, oh, that stuff's dangerous, man.
Yeah, he's like 300. I can't afford that.
I paid $50.
He's a DVD of a movie about me.
Yes, yes.
It was made right after 9/11.
I'm watching you get hammers thrown
Yes.
at him voluntarily.
Yeah, so these bootleg Miraclo pills, they cut out maybe 10 seconds before. So he gets beat up at a birthday party by a bunch of kids throwing hammers at him.
Oh, it's like a handwritten pillbox
Yeah.
with a drawn picture of a cat.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
It's so good.
Wow.
And it's, yeah, pretty sad.
Because it's humorous, but
Yeah.
it's very dark.
Yeah,
And definitely somber
and like
at times.
yeah, that's
Why
the
don't you
main
get
story and the
Why don't you
backstory.
get a trade of
Yeah, it's
And the background
trade
stories
show.
going on with the heroes for what are they called?
Heroes for You.
Heroes for You, with Power Girl trying to take over.
Yeah, poor Red. He's just trying to help.
He's just trying to help.
Who is that? Who's
Red
the
Tornado.
Red Tornado?
He's an android.
And he's the boss of their...
Yes.
Do you see Mark Russell was the VIP?
Yeah.
He's the writer.
Yeah,
of
right,
the
I saw that.
So good. It's just fun.
It is fun and very sad.
I loved when they went to LexCorp and they run
Yes!
into, like, Sportsmaster.
Yeah.
Who's there, and he shows them, oh, this is an app I've been using. It's called Hench.
Yeah.
And you see, like, his abilities.
Yeah.
It was like, what was it like? Hold on, let me see.
And they get like less of a cut
Yeah,
taken
yeah.
out from their pay.
Oh, because they're not as powerful and they don't have as good of abilities.
No, their company.
the villains have a less scummy
the gig economy
employment.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
employment.
Yeah, so you get a shot of his phone with his kind of profile on it. Speciality, security, assassination, coaching youth sports.
Hey, 5 stars.
He's like a plastic man. They only take 5%.
I don't like that plastic man's there.
Yeah, I thought you might take offense to that.
But
It's a great book.
I did like Sportsmaster from being one of the hokey golden age villains
Yeah.
to having some sort of relevance nowadays.
yeah,
It's
for
pretty
sure.
fine, which
Yeah.
is pretty good.
'Cause he was pretty big in Young Justice. Like,
Yes.
he was a pretty big character in that show.
It's one
Wait.
of Dave's fans calling him.
Oh.
Um,
He's got more important stuff to do than be on this podcast.
I saw Alex Ross today post on Instagram, and it was Plastic Man. It was like him at 7 and him today.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Excellent.
I've seen heaps
It's
of
like,
stuff
don't
that he's
stop.
put
Yeah,
up like that.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
How good he was.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, one star Scorched. If you like a offbeat,
Was it number 2? Okay.
well,
Yeah.
check it out. The art, how good is the art?
Steve Lieber.
Yeah, he's
Steve
the
Lieber.
best.
He's a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan loves him.
Yes.
Yeah, because he used to do the.
He's very good though.
The Spidey that was in the comic shop news. Is that Lieber?
No, it's different Lieber.
Different Lieber?
That stands for-
Shut my mouth.
Larry?
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah,
Larry
Stan's
Lieber.
right, Stan's right.
Right.
He did Jimmy Olsen.
That was
that's
so
the one
good.
that sent you the.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fraction. Matt Fraction wrote that?
Yeah,
That was great.
they fit.
Very similar in tone, like
Very,
very
very,
tongue-in-cheek,
very.
self-aware.
Well, that's why Lieber's got the book. He does it
Yeah.
good, right?
He does.
Like, man, give him Booster and Blue Beetle,
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Yep. I'd right. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
From the small amount that I've read it, I would reckon
Right?
it'd make great sense.
yeah. Oh, that'll be great.
Both of them, like this
This team, yeah.
this team just give me a booster book.
Yeah.
They knock it out of the park.
Just a
Yeah,
booster
for
book.
sure.
It'll be the best.
As much as I love Dan Jurgens, that would make a good team for that book.
Oh,
I suppose he's done with DC. We've seen something about a podcast interview where he said
Dan?
he's done. Yeah. I'm sure I haven't listened to it yet.
me neither.
Circling back to Elektra. We're at Hera's Daredevil, now it's Hera's Elektra. Elektra Black, White and Red, one of Marvel's anthology miniseries. This one's got 3 stories. What do we got?
So we've seen him do this before with Wolverine and Deadpool
yep.
and
This one you got Charles Soule, Mark Bagley on the lead.
Carnage.
You got Leonardo Romero does all the second story, and the third one is Shalvey writing with Daramani art.
Perfect, man. Nailed it.
I thought so
Look
too.
at that Bagley.
Yeah, the Bagley one was the best. That was cool, actually. Very different.
Oh yeah, was
It
that
is
the
Romita
vampire
cover.
one?
Yeah.
Some rain. Some nice rain.
He
It's a
does
great
the best
Romita rain
comics.
cover.
Oh, hello.
Can't wait to
Vampires.
get some new Spidey rain covers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is that ongoing? 'Cause that's what I was trying to look up.
Yeah, it'll... Well, no, yeah,
It's a main-
But
it'll
yeah, when
take
it does in
over.
April,
Yeah.
when you take over.
Yeah. It's Zeb Wells and him. New number 1.
Sam.
Yeah, so
I
you're
like Zeb
gonna.
Wells.
No, is it
Zeb
gonna?
did some okay Venom back in the day too, like, but
It won't come out on time.
Is it gonna be a restart?
Romita will do like 3 issues. I assume it'll get a new number 1.
yeah.
I assume. Or legacy number.
That
Whatever's... If there's a legacy number around...
Oh, it is legacy because it says it there. It's
Yeah.
750.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
there you go then.
Yeah, because that was what I.
They can milk a legacy number out.
99% sure. Yeah, there it is.
So is that going to be part of the Beyond stuff, or is it
Post Beyond, I think.
Right.
Yeah, it's 750.
Yeah,
no,
but-
Wells is one of the guys on the Beyond, so it's very reminiscent of the original webheads into Slot. You know, they just gave one of them to take the book. So I don't know if Wells was busy or they just it was a tryout system. But yeah, they're pretty good stories. The first one, the best one. Vampires and Elektra. That was cool. Sad and cool. Yeah, the second one was good too, actually. That was pretty fun. Third one was a bit trippy. But, you know, Elektra death stuff, like Elektra Livesy sort of influence weirdness. But it was good. If you like your Elektra or your black and white art, check it out. Alright, next up. Probably my book of the week. King of Spies, issue 2. Mark Millar. James Bond. Find out he's about to die. Going and killing everybody.
really
So good.
Killing it. Yeah.
And who he's killing.
Yeah, I'll back that up. It's book of the week.
The
That's. Yeah.
like assassin guy that he uses. Who he's been whacking and why. Like what they've been up to and they're protected. Oh! Yeah, the assassin. That one line about what he's pulled off before. You're like, whoo! That's some touchy subject still, I'm sure, for some English people.
Yes.
Something about
Oh.
princess and a
Yeah.
traffic incident.
Yes.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah,
It's full
yeah.
on, man. Like, instead of using the hand to.
Yes.
to get to the cachet. And. I don't know, like, this book. It's just full balls out. Like, Miller doesn't care. Like, I know there are some people that don't really like his writing, but everything, not everything, but I have to say 90% of the stuff that I've read of his books has got me, and I just and usually put it down and went, wow, I need to read the next one, or wow, that once it's finished.
And
I honestly
for me,
can't,
the more over the top, his better stuff generally.
yeah, 100%,
Generally?
100%. Like, I know I read Nemesis last week, but yeah, when Kick-Ass first came out, when Secret Service first came out, that Wolvie,
Enemy of the State?
Enemy of the State.
Still an underrated Wolverine story.
He's just also he's just normal, like old man Logan. His normal Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
Just
No, he just makes good stuff.
Wanted
Yeah.
was probably
Yeah,
the first
man.
thing.
Yeah, because it
Pause
was.
here for a sec. Sorry. There was something else I saw on the back of this
Like,
book.
what?
No, I'm taking it. Shut up. Yeah, there was good Spidey as well. Ultimates. That was what
Yep.
it was.
Yes.
Ultimates was garbage.
No, I enjoyed Ultimates.
Yeah, I feel.
I think it's overrated, but I liked that he was trying to make him different. No point just redoing the Avengers.
Yeah, but they were not like.
The Cap one I had a real problem with.
Yes, 100%.
It's the famous one, but You know,
They say he doesn't
the
stand-
French.
yeah.
Steve Rogers would never put shit
No
on the
chance.
French people like
It's-
that.
That's why.
And that's just an American not understanding stuff. Well, he's not American, but
He's
you know,
British, yeah.
But you know, because that's what they all think that the Americans.
But wasn't
you
it
know?
like who-
friend of
who-
monkeys?
Because in the actual Cap book after that,
Yes.
someone was like, just shit all over that.
Yeah. About how important
Yeah.
they were.
Who was it? Cassidy? No, it was a Hitch. Like who's
Brubaker.
Brubaker? Yeah, well,
Yeah, would
makes
probably,
sense. Yeah, Brubaker.
Civil War was the other one I was going to say. Like,
Yeah.
he's got more hits than he has misses.
For sure.
And yeah, this book still turns. Like, even at the end of this, you find out more about his family, more backstory, and it's just getting deeper and deeper. It's like, I didn't read
You getting a
Jibber's like-
rogues gallery building,
Yes.
so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely book of the week. If you can jump on.
And you read it. So all his books generally are so fast.
Fast-paced.
But it's not like you read it and you feel ripped off. Like,
No.
geez, that you know, somewhere you're in book like what the
Yeah.
Righteousness Vengeance. But that's great too. So that's a bad
Yeah, it's
idea.
okay.
But like this is so good, but so fast.
It's similar, like, in that regard, like, what you guys have been experiencing with Berserker. It's
Yeah.
a fast read, but you're really enjoying that fast read.
Yes. Because you don't always need the dialogue.
No.
You know, like
No. Sometimes
Especially
pictures
some-
can tell a great story.
like a very tropey type of guy. Like we all know what James Bond is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like you get the deal.
Yeah.
Because it's just Kingsman without the class.
Yeah, essentially.
You know? Because they're very similar, but just...
No, very much.
Well, his last name's King. It's very,
Yeah.
very good, very good. Alrighty, next up, Wastelanders. Since we had 2 weeks, we got 2 weeks of Wastelanders. Doctor Doom and the Black Widow. I read both of these. Anybody check these out?
No, it's on my pile. I didn't finish all my books this week.
But it's got Dr.
These
Doom.
are both
I know, I
good.
bought it.
It's
I'll
there.
read
This is
it.
the end of them. What's that? There's 5 of them. The only one I didn't like was the Wolverine one.
Yeah, that was the first one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
because I just thought it shit on Old Man Logan a bit.
Do they all connect?
Sort of, but not really.
No, it doesn't.
There was a connecting image, but that's a
That's what I
different
thought.
one. This Doom one is good. So it's post Old Man Logan.
Yeah.
So Red Skull's gone or whatever, and so like I think Doom's gonna be like, well, I'll have this place now, and he finds a
Oh, so post Old Man Logan, pre Old Man Star Lord.
yes.
So he's taken over that sector.
Yes, so I think he's ready to expand and all
Okay,
that sort of
cool.
stuff, right? But he stumbles across a little village, and there's an old lady out the front just knitting sort of thing, and he's like, and it's like magic in there. So, and he knows it's not right, and they're like, go away, don't come in. If you come in, no. Doom being Doom, don't care. So it's very Doom. There's a they mess with his dreams and his mind and stuff. There's like a flash to Mephisto, and he's got the mum. It's like, no, yeah, like that's some good stuff, knitting. And he's got a guide, and then you get to who the villain is, good stuff. And then who the guide is, and who the old lady is. Oh, lots of good stuff. I really, really liked it, actually.
Oh.
Really, really liked it.
Yeah, I really want to get home.
Yeah, I think you'll dig it. Very good magic. Doom and magic, always good.
Yeah.
I was a bit apprehensive about when they first did that,
Started, yeah.
Yeah,
but it makes sense.
it does.
Yeah, he goes to the next power.
Yeah.
That's right, any power.
He wants to control
Yep.
it and harness it.
And it, like when it first, there was like to get at Reed Richards because Reed Richards doesn't understand magic.
Yes.
That scene where he's in the room with all the magic books is like the key to your escape is in here. He's like, I don't understand any of this.
Yes.
Which was excellent.
Yes,
and then
yes.
Doctor Strange came and
Yes. But
making
there's
the whole thing.
a memory flashback to Val being born or whatever,
Nice.
and like he's, proud. Like, I did what Richards couldn't. Like just a little usual Doom stuff. It was great. And then the Black Widow one, it is Yelena, because Widow is long dead in we
Yeah.
find out in the Hawkeye. She died at the end of the Heroes, so she's going to go save her lover, who's at the hands of who's running Florida, who's a giant Spider-Man villain. But it was good. Oh, and the end of that's pretty bleak too. Whew.
Oh.
A little bit of spoiler. Yeah, she
Nice.
finds the dude is locked up, and that he He's not really in a position to escape with her.
Oh.
It's very good. Fast too. Talk about fast. It's a nothing book. It's just all action. There's very little story, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. I love the Wastelands.
Dude.
Right? Right?
Dude. She says.
Yeah. It's. I wasn't expecting that when I'm reading it.
And.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh. I'm
Oh.
just looking at it.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
an awesome
Yeah.
picture. Yeah, I stopped there too.
Yeah.
Back to the Dark Age for a sec. We're talking about the
Yes.
boats.
Yes.
Madrock as the
whole
boat's crew.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Sensational
I love when
idea.
you use Madrox like that.
I
So
love
cool.
Madrox.
Ah, it's so good.
But, like,
They
I
did
just
the
like
same in Venom: The End when he used Madrox as
Yes.
Yeah. What do you say? You love the
like the Madrox style character where they can make more themselves.
Yeah.
Like Firestorm's got one of his own, which was excellent too.
Ah, it's such a great concept.
Yeah.
So good. Darkhold. Fong, did you read Darkhold, Amiga?
yeah.
How was that?
Came out this week.
Oh yeah, good stuff then, eh?
So yeah, I haven't. It's in my pile.
It's
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
There's some good Doom stuff in it. I think I saw something this week. I didn't read it because I hadn't read this book yet, and I'm not reading Inferno. But I think what goes on in this book is like completely contradicting what's going on in Inferno with Wanda. Is there much going on with Wanda in Inferno?
She's not in
No.
Inferno, it's the other one, Trial of Magneto.
Trial of Magneto. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's not canon.
Well, it kind of is canon.
Well, I haven't read that one.
I thought Alpha and Omega had to be canon or the in between.
That's correct.
Correct, yes.
And like, yeah, like the last page. So, in is Trial of Magneto still going? Or is it
No, finished.
And what happened with Wanda at the end of that since it's come out? And
I
done
didn't read
with
the
it?
final yet.
Did you read the final?
No, I wasn't reading them.
Okay.
Not that, but I don't think.
No,
But I guess this could
because
be
like that
just
last
after that.
page, it's all. Let's rock on
Well-
to the next story.
I did enjoy
And big things happen, don't you?
Trial of Magneto, but I don't know where that fits even in the X-Men. Where
Right.
that fits compared to Inferno.
Hmm.
Neither mention each other, even though Magneto's a huge part of both.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole thing confusing.
yeah.
The alternate versions of all not the Scythen versions, but the versions of. But there's also a character that gets introduced, and I haven't seen that character before. You keep going a little bit more, Dill. And he's in the 616 now, I'm guessing. Keep going. And this guy here, on the bottom right, yeah. So he's Omega,
The unknown.
the Unknown.
Oh no, he's
So what's he from?
he had his own book, I think, in
Okay,
the
like
80s.
80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I hadn't seen him. Like, he just rocked up in the middle of the fight. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell is... Okay, so you need to bring out a new character. Bring a character back somehow, somewhere from...
Somebody's copyright was coming up.
That's what I'm guessing.
Right?
I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah, now he's in our universe now, and he's going to get a book soon, I guess. But, yeah, then look at how that ends. It's like, la-di-da, on to the next story. So, I don't... It's worth reading for some cool Doom stuff, especially that last little
Well,
bit.
I had to do, but Dylan flicked through the whole thing.
What? What?
What?
Come on, no fights, boys. But yeah, it was a mini series that came. Everyone had their opinions about it. I don't know what it's going to mean in the whole scheme of things.
Well, I don't think they understand what to do with
No,
Wanda.
it'll definitely come back. Well, that's the problem. The next Wonder book, it'll definitely come back. But yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, she's one of your main Avengers in the MCU. They love making everything else rip off the MCU. But Wanda and Vision are just there. Like, the Wanda thing, I like Wanda. Wanda's an excellent character.
yeah, definitely.
But since House of M, and like she had gone crazy before, but since House of M, she's just always like, oh no, Wanda's crazy. She's scary. Ah, she's crazy. Like, it's about time she just got some redemption and moved on from that.
Yeah. I
Alright?
agree with that.
Just let her be Wanda.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me Kurt Berserk Wanda.
Mm.
And bring me back Proper Vision 2.
So King of Spies might have been book of the week. Panel of the week is in this book right here.
Oh.
Am I the only one that read this?
I read this.
I read it too. I
Um,
don't know what.
this
So-
is the best one yet.
Yeah.
And the most normal one yet.
Yes.
Yes.
We kinda
The thing number 3.
kind of know what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just punching someone
Yeah.
most of the time.
Champion of the universe.
Well, he's.
Hang on.
So he goes on a blind date,
Yes.
and there it is right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you read that out loud for us?
You don't want a guy like me for this. I mean, look at my skin. And then she goes, I like it rough. Rough.
Just.
Because he's
Issue
rock.
1, isn't he engaged to Alicia?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was
No,
thinking.
wasn't it like she leaves him or something?
Well, she does, but yeah.
But you think.
But that's because he's being the jealous thing, because of the curse thing. It's so weird still, but this is the most normal.
Yeah.
You get some more inclination to the kid being shifty.
Oh, shifty. Yeah.
Shifty as.
Like, can I just hang out with this interdimensional creature?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
I just
We're
got some
gonna-
questions
We're
for
gonna
it.
go bang again.
Yeah.
In
And
the
then,
torture room.
Hmm.
yeah, I'm enjoying the
Same.
book. And yeah, it's a new story from a classic
Era?
era.
Or something
I like
right?
that.
Yeah.
I think that was a good little one line
Yeah.
at the start to give you a bit of basis on what the hell is going on and where it kind of sits. But yeah, I have no idea where it's going. I don't really care.
Nah.
I'm enjoying the ride.
Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed all 3 issues. The first one was a bit... Well, just not
Especially that
what
double
is
page,
this?
man. That dystopian double
Yeah.
page of all that death was.
Just not what I expected.
A lot
But
to
the
take
book's
in.
been good.
Mm.
Really, really good. If you like the Fantastic Four, you like the thing, check it out. It's weird.
Definitely.
Especially if you like some old school thing.
Hmm.
Because it is the most old school thing we've had in a while.
I'm getting some.
Now. Alrighty. Inferno, number 4. The end of Hickman experiment on the X-Men, I guess. Like, this was good. It was weird. It was definitely wrapped up earlier than planned, which we know.
Because they're much thicker than, like...
Yeah.
Like, they were
All
thick
4
issues.
issues. Well, I just don't understand for the life of me. You hire Hickman, give him free reign over not just the X-Men book he's writing, but to oversee the whole line, and it's selling good. It's getting a bit mixed thing, but it's going okay. And you run him off the thing 3 years early because you're giving the books away to...
Who? What's going on with it? What happens to X-Men soon? Why is all this happening?
Or basically, I think essentially he was having things in phases, right?
Right.
So you had the Dawn of X, the Reign of X, the whatever and whatever. And his idea was to cancel some of these, not cancel, but the books finish their runs earlier,
Yeah, fair enough.
right? You know, like Excalibur. That should have finished at X of Swords because it was all about Apocalypse and that, and then Apocalypse leaves after X of Swords. That book doesn't need to exist. So stuff like that.
But then new book can start.
Yes, yeah, 'cause that was the
that's
plan.
the whole point.
Right?
Okay.
But Marvel won in, I don't know if it's a business decision of that, hey, things are selling. Well, why are we going to stop something selling?
Right.
But they're going to be replaced by a book that's going to sell the same numbers. I don't understand
and keep
that.
the story going.
But, and I just think some of the other writers started getting more power and more thing, and I think Hickman was like, this ain't really the deal I was signed up for.
Yeah.
If I'm not going to run
Everyone's
it,
getting their piece
Sure,
now,
yeah.
and it's not
I'm
my
out.
universe anymore.
Yeah. And so he's wrapped up his stuff early. So this is the end of the Moira mystery. It still works as a nice
I've been reading.
bookends to House Powers. and
Yes,
this,
yes, absolutely.
and all his stuff in between. And like, don't get me wrong, I'd gotten bored of his X-Men because there was not enough X-Men in there. And where the Duggan's taken over post Hickman and it looks like more X-Men stuff. So best of both worlds. So I can understand, but just you're like, well, you get a dude to do something big.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're giving the reins, and you
Yeah.
say, "Whoa."
It's just
You're not like that.
yeah. Or we like it too much, maybe, right? Like,
You get to the fireworks factory faster.
yeah, I don't know.
I really enjoyed the series.
Give me too.
It
was great.
So interesting.
Yes.
With like, especially the Moira stuff, because that's what like, got me into the
Bruh.
House and Powers initially.
Yes.
Because like it's Moira McTaggart.
Yes,
Who would have thought?
yes.
Yeah.
So like, this is the final. Mystique and Destiny have her ready to kill her
Yeah.
because that's their plan.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you can't kill me. If you kill me, everything resets and it's over. But they've got a plan for that.
Yeah.
Which was pretty genius.
Yes.
It's Hickman.
Yeah. And then somebody comes to save the day, and
I
even that was
love that.
great.
I love that. I love that one in the last issue they revealed.
Yes, him.
Everything that he's seen. Yeah, it was great.
And like in between,
Is that a character coming back that we haven't seen in a
No,
while?
no,
Or
no,
is it
he's been there from the start of the thing.
Thought so.
Well, Magneto and Xavier getting their butts handed to them by Nimrod.
Yeah, which was like misdirection
Yes,
by them, which was great.
yes,
And Nimrod's like, you shouldn't have trusted me.
yeah,
This is great.
yeah.
Did like at the end when they get brought back.
Yes,
White Queen's like, well, you weren't brought back immediately.
yes.
I had to do some stuff,
Yes.
which was great.
I'm in charge, sort of.
Yeah,
now,
basically, which was great.
Okay.
But still gives him the. Nah, but you're in charge, figurehead wise. You got to deal with all the guilt and the mess you've made. The Moira stuff was great.
More stuff is great.
What her sort of goal was, very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
And like, so did they not know her goal? I don't know.
Xavier
yeah.
and Magneto, no.
Right? How
I
did
don't
she
think
keep
they
that
did.
from him? Because no way,
Well,
Magneto's
that-
not going to be down for it for sure.
White Queen says, their telepathy.
Yes, strengths and
telepathy is
weaknesses.
different.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
she could probably, and she was saying she was trying to, stop her looking at other parts of the mind.
Yes.
So I think White Queen got in there and she found out.
It was great, but
Or she had, was suspicious of like, oh, she's hiding something.
yes.
Something more.
It was very
Yeah.
good, very good.
Very good.
But just a little bittersweet. You're like, well, I wasn't loving everything he was doing. Let him finish his stuff.
Yeah. I would have kept going if they didn't bring out
40
a
books.
million books immediately after House and Powers. Because generally, I'm not a big X-Men fan.
Yeah.
But it was Johnny Hickman. I was a Hickman fan, so I read that stuff, especially what he did with Moira. But then, a million books immediately after those two.
But even just that, the actual X-Men book wasn't great.
It's too slow.
It's too slow. The vegetable grannies and...
No, I didn't read any of that.
Because X of Swords wasn't his thing either, right?
No, that was
I think that's
Duggan's.
where it all
That's where
started
Duggan
getting a
kicked
bit-
in. Anyone else?
The Teeny Howards and the Leah Williams of the world.
Read anything else?
So is this the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only 4 issues.
Cool.
I thought it was going to be 6 issues to begin with.
Probably was with the size of them.
No, I think it was 4 straight away, and I was
was
like,
it?
how's he going to wrap that in 4?
Yeah.
But the last
size
couple
of
were
them,
pretty fat.
Yeah. Any more reading?
Red Thor, it was good, but I don't know.
Mm.
I have a love-hate with that book, so it continues. Johnny Cates, I don't know. Cool stuff, but...
Read Girl Scouts too.
Oh, how was that? I forgot to take that home.
Yeah, it was really good. Like, continues
That
on
first
with it.
issue was great.
Yeah.
The second issue was good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
I
the only one
forgot
who's
to
read
take
it.
it home too.
You forgot to put it on your standing order.
Yeah!
Told you last time during the podcast, I'm pretty sure.
God,
I'm not working right now.
You are working.
I'm not working.
When you're editing this thing,
Volunteering.
should be jotting little notes. Dave's little whizzes, like when he has a real good one-liner.
Yeah.
You'd have a sore wrist if you're doing that.
Nothing wrong with a sore wrist.
Yep.
Nitin? Girl Scouts?
No, it was good. No, it was good. It continues the story.
Yeah.
You get more of the Yellow Page backstory,
Yep.
their relationship. That was pretty funny.
More reasoning of the octopus screw job?
Yeah.
Good.
Like why?
Yeah. Damn octopus.
Sort of. Well.
I just sort of a bit coward, sort of.
No,
Had
I
to
think
do
it's
type
all
of
got
thing, right?
family.
This has to do with family.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I gotcha. That's right.
Spoilers, he's not really dead.
I didn't expect that. It's octopus.
Yeah, that's about all I read.
What about you, Dave?
Much time.
No, nothing much. Well, I just read those. 3.111. You know,
Which was enough, wasn't it?
that was enough.
Dylan?
I think the only other thing I read was Superman, Son of Kal-El, issue
yes.
6, and that continues to be like all right.
Yeah.
Like I'm still waiting for something
Big?
real big, because so far it's kind of
Not big.
I don't want to say plodding along because that sounds bad, but
Yeah.
just
Yeah, like it's not bad.
Mm.
It's
But
solid.
there's nothing
so-
that's going, oh wow, this book's like...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there wasn't one on the pile, so...
Yes, yeah. Knew I wasn't going to talk about it for that one.
I read Apache Delivery Service this week,
Mhm.
so that was excellent.
Yep.
Weird, but yeah, really keen to see where that goes. Don't really need to say too much about it because Nitin spoke well about it the other week, and there's none on the shelf anyway. But yeah, I also read issue 2 and 3 of Knighted, which is Greg Hewitt's 5-part series around this superhero and this guy Bob who works in the police as an analyst, and he accidentally killed the superhero and then lobs into the car and gets driven home, and like the Alfred style character is kind of like not the boss but kind of hated the guy that was the night before because he's a bit of a prick. So this guy is kind of teach him and stuff. He doesn't want to do it because he's a bit of a wuss, and there's all these people that have got like genetic, kind of like Weapon H, where they've got the bolts and stuff sticking out of them, and they're like, so you've got these people that have got amplified powers and people that don't, and the 5%ers, and yeah, he's like, he put the suit on and kicked some ass before and then got his ass kicked. He tasted himself. He's like, this thing's awesome. And tased himself and knocked himself out. And it's a really, really cool book. The first issue started with him proposing to his missus, and she just flat out turns him down in this restaurant saying you're too much of a pussy of a man and all this other stuff. And then she saw him dressed up as the knight, and she's all...
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. It's really...
Well, that's a classic Superman.
Tingly.
It's so
Lois
it's
Lane.
really, yeah, it really is. It's really, really cool. Just the other tweaks on it. He's cool. He's the cool uncle. So yeah, there's 2 more issues to go. But anyone out there looking for something that's just a little bit left of field, I don't know if there was a stack of issues on the shelf the other day, and they're all gone now. So that's you had a couple of 2s. and
Might be hiding behind something.
Yeah.
maybe,
sounds
but yeah,
right.
it's a pretty good book. I'm enjoying it. So there's a lot of good stuff coming out of that. Is it AWA?
Yeah.
Looks like a wrestling logo.
Sounds like
and
this.
Crimson comes. What's it? Crimson
Cage.
Cage comes from that.
You should do this. We come on.
Nice. So yeah, that Knighted I'm really enjoying. I think it's a really good book. That's about it.
Some good books.
Well, I've got to catch up. I only got like 2 issues of Spidey to catch up. I got 2 issues of FF to catch up on.
Yeah.
That new FF looks really interesting. There's the new arc is Franklin.
Ooh.
6 Faces of Franklin
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So I'm like, so yeah, I need to catch up on that. And they're introducing She-Hulk last
Yeah,
issue
yeah.
because they're coming into the Reckoning War.
Yes.
So,
So I'm about same behind.
Yeah.
Got to catch up.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, earlier this week, got some original art from Secret Wars sold in, what was it, the States or something?
Yep. Heritage Auctions.
Yeah.
For how much was it?
3.6 million kahunas.
Like original Mark Zek page, first appearance, or not first appearance, but maybe first appearance of the black costume. Take it how you want.
So-
Inside a book, not a cover,
Yeah.
is probably the best way to
Mm.
probably put it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
Of the
much.
the black symbiote Spidey suit,
Yeah.
right?
So first appearance of Venom now. They're trying to push that as.
Oh God.
It's the first appearance of a Clintar.
Yes, because Venom is
Venom was
that
the
and
bonding
Eddie.
of Eddie and,
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
and the symbiote.
They don't think so anymore, though.
Of course not.
Everybody's called Venom
Everyone's
when they
Venom.
put the suit on
Yeah.
or get the symbiote on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I smell something a bit fishy about it. I
Shenanigans.
just don't see how. Art pages never sell for that kind of money, right? And is it an important art page? Yes, but we're not talking the Amazing Fantasy 15 cover here or something, right? Like, ooh, I don't know. It smells a bit iffy. A little bit of shill bidding going on there, or
They haven't
Oh,
heard
look,
of
some
it.
tax
There's a
write-offs.
good chance if they saw the most recent Venom movie at the cinemas, they'd pay that.
Oh well, who wouldn't? Who
Glad I
wouldn't?
saw that for free.
Yeah, Heritage Auctions are the most trustworthy.
Mm-mm. Yeah, they've had a great 12 months.
Yeah, yeah.
No dramas there at all. But mind blowing.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
pretty crazy.
But do they even say who the seller is? So they could have just in-house, don't know who bought it. They could have bought it themselves.
They did
and
buy it
just-
themselves.
Exactly.
Put it in the warehouse for 3 years,
Yeah.
bring it back out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Yeah, it's
It's
cool.
just
It gets a
creating
mention.
purchase paper trail for some other sucker to be like, oh,
Yeah.
But you got NFTs now. They don't need any of that.
Nah, that
That's
collapsed instantly.
Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
It's a Ponzi
money,
scheme.
It's money laundering. That's
Hey,
it.
hey,
It's
hey,
a
I
Ponzi
got a-
scheme.
Hey, I got a really cool fighting rainbow. Thank you.
Yeah, like Ubisoft is trying to put that in NFTs into their video
Oh,
games. now.
everyone is.
Idiots.
Yeah, heaps of people are trying to do it. I think maybe even
dumb.
like
Idiocracy.
Just give money away for nothing.
Yeah, just right click, save as, and you
Yeah.
I know. I
start
love the
an
people
NFT.
that are trying to buy a virtual plot of land
Oh, that's
so they can live next to Snoop in the virtual universe.
Yeah, yeah.
Like for $40,000. Real monies.
I don't
People need to go touch grass.
Well, I seen Mignola, I think, was like somebody selling some Hellboy NFTs, and he's like, really?
Excuse
yeah.
me.
Okay.
Oh.
Me or Darkos didn't know about this. You might want to
no, that's
spend
even-
your money wisely, people, because
Yeah, those crypto
we'll take the bullshit you don't own, not own it.
those crypto scum are stealing people's arts and trying to
course.
freaking pass it
Of
off.
course
Like
they are.
hardcore.
Wow.
Because internet people are stupid. Get off
It's
the
all-
internet people. Unless you're watching YouTube on us. Or listening to us on Spotify or whatever.
Touch
subscribe.
grass.
Tell a friend. not the first bit, the second bit. Like
Yes.
the subscribe bit. Yeah. And like that, I can just hold the thing and it says save photo, and I own that NFT now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Save photo.
Oh,
Duh.
but the NFT is a thing saying you earn it.
No, but
Yeah.
it doesn't give you the rights that no one else can use it.
Yeah.
Which is the dumb thing. So, like, I could own an NFT,
That's the only
but
dumb
I
thing
can't
about it?
stop. Like, you guys can legally, like, still use the same bloody thing. You
Yeah. These are geniuses.
know? Yeah.
It's a receipt saying you own it, right? Is that my understanding?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
It's like the
I don't
Mitch
even know if
Hedberg-
I'd call it a receipt.
Yeah. It's like the Mitch Hedberg bit about getting a
It's,
receipt for
it's a
donut.
URL.
That one day
That's not
somebody's going to turn off.
That's
Yeah.
not there. That's not in IRL.
Alright? Like, I don't understand. You've literally bought nothing, people.
Idiots.
Nothing.
Especially if like what happens in Dark Ages.
Yeah? Well, it's not even like the company whoever's hosting these. What do they care? They don't care that you've paid for this. Bankrupt. Des.
Bizarre.
That's funny.
Yes, yes.
Funny
yes.
because it's
The
true.
amount of energy that they use to
Yeah.
make them too is just
Offensive.
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 So look out next week. We'll have our comic shop NFT.
No, we won't.
No.
We have people of principles.
Yes.
She would give me lots and lots of money.
Yeah.
Come by Scorched.
That is more.
That's art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
you can
looks
own
nice.
it in real life, and you get a receipt.
A physical receipt.
Well, unless
Sometimes.
unless you pay cash.
Yeah, my
You pay
background
cash,
thing.
you know. It's South West Sydney.
What's next on the list?
What
Dylan?
is next
Okay,
on the list?
I'm actually very excited to watch this now. I haven't seen it yet. But after you guys have been talking about it and you're showing me the intro,
I wanna watch
me
it
and
too.
Dave, we had to watch the intro and it was incredible.
When comic book shows on television work.
Peacemaker is out.
We've seen 3 episodes so far. Some of us have seen 3, some of us have seen 2.
Like Warner Bros. Generally are good with their TV shows.
Definition of good
Yeah.
is successful with their TV shows.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'd call
Like,
any of those
Flash has
CW
got 8
shows
seasons,
good.
but I wouldn't call it good.
Yeah, the first few are good.
Yeah, first two. Good.
Superman and Lois is good.
Yeah.
The animated shows are.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
But this is next level. This
Yeah,
is
this is-
HBO Max. This is James Gunn.
It's
This
Peacemaker
is
we're talking about.
Peacemaker we're talking about. There's going to be spoilers. Sorry, both of you two.
Direct continuation of the Suicide Squad.
Correct. Written and directed by James Gunn. So it essentially starts off, it shows you a really good snippet and quick cut of essentially still go and watch
Previously.
Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
but it gives you a good cut and paste of what happened in Suicide Squad.
All the bits you're going to need to know.
Exactly right. And then we kick into,
John Cena's bare ass.
as usual, yeah, just I don't know where to start. It's just so over the top, but wholesome at the same time. It's so stupid, but it's smart. He's so dumb, but
He's so earnest.
Yeah, yes, exactly right.
And
He's like,
you're watching him realise that.
Yeah, he's growing a conscience.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I've been an arsehole. I
He-
have been a
absolute
racist.
tool bag.
Yes, when he's on his bed
Yeah.
crying, like
Yeah.
no one, you
Oh, that,
friends.
yeah.
Hey! Facial exercises. I was doing facial exercises during that last few scenes of Ghostbusters, alright? Facial exercises. Oh,
But yeah, him growing a conscience.
But it's- yeah, like for a character in the movie that is purposely, obviously, a bit one-dimensional, just dumb jock,
100%.
racist,
Yes.
And then also, you
red
get
steak.
and you get a bit of seeing why he is how he
Oh,
is
yeah.
when you
Oh,
meet the old man.
man.
And
Oh.
the conversation and the ice-breaking conversation
Oh.
he has with his old man to get his dad to laugh. That's next level shit.
Yeah.
And then his dad ruins it.
Yeah. Yeah.
T-1000 is his dad.
So good.
Best role I've seen him in since Double Dragon. Thanks for making me watch that, you.
You're welcome.
Oh god.
We got Stevie G reprising his role from Suicide Squad. We've got Tasty from Orange is the New Black in this as another operative with an assorted background, which you'll find out in the second.
That was interesting.
That was very interesting, and that's going to go pretty far.
As soon as I seen the visual, you knew
Yeah.
that was the deal,
Yeah.
right? But
And I think is it Harcourt?
yeah.
Hardcore.
Harcourt. Holy moly.
Mm.
She's. We were introduced to her by Dylan she was in Brightburn. She's one of the side characters in Brightburn. She was the auntie/teacher. And she's really good actress and
She's great in this, actually.
She's very
my
good.
favourite. And the dude that has never shared a feeling in his life.
Merns.
Yeah.
I liked him a lot as well. Vigilante stole the show in that. From every
bedroom scene, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, but no, third episode.
Oh, yeah.
Vigilante.
Damn. I'm
Um,
gonna watch that tonight.
Yeah, really goes to the next level. But yeah, it just works. It's funny. It's timing. It's got heart. But it's just balls to the wall crazy. Crazy sex scenes, crazy nudity, like ridiculous nudity for this is on Fox 8. Swearing, over the topness, everything you want from
The best opening credits ever.
yeah.
I couldn't believe
I
it.
did not
Yeah.
know what the hell was going on when it first started with this synchronized dancing scene, and I've now watched 3 episodes and I won't skip the intro.
But that's the
Yeah.
point.
100%.
Yeah, I watch it every single time.
Because he hates it. He hates the skip intro button, James Gunn. So he's like, well, I'll make sure you don't skip it.
Really? Excellent.
Ah,
That's amazing.
that's amazing.
And as a filmmaker person, you can understand.
Yeah.
Well, man, these are people that worked hard at getting.
Yeah.
Does it change? Like,
No.
But it's still-
I would love if they added like just a little difference, like you'd see, like like
So-
have the same thing, but like
So essentially, he's taking down a bunch of different. He's on a side mission because
Well, to keep him out of prison.
yeah, okay,
Because he's still got prison sentence. So Amanda
like
Waller's
40 years.
Yeah, Amanda Waller's side crew / punishing the people who
Yeah.
Helped him.
messed her up in the last movie, in like Suicide Squad. This is their punishment detail essentially, and they're trying to take down
Was that the
targets.
butterflies?
Butterflies,
Yes.
the Project Butterfly, which was an interesting where that went.
So you
Oh,
will.
because you haven't seen the 30.
So they've released the 3 episodes for the first week. It's good that they did it that way because it gives you a good closure on enough to get you in through those 3 episodes and enough to keep you want to keep going.
Like good little Easter eggs and mentions they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
say it.
Batmite.
Yeah.
Canon.
Oh,
You don't see it, but like they mention it. Fifth dimensional imp.
And
He
like,
stands
Peacemaker's like,
Batman.
is he real? Yeah, he's real.
Yeah. Can. That was so good. What was the other one?
Stand for Batman.
so there was that.
Oh, the Aquaman thing.
Yeah.
Fifth dimensional imp.
Yeah.
Mix a spit lick is a
Yeah.
fifth
Yeah.
dimensional imp.
Yeah.
Too.
But yeah.
Yeah,
The Aquaman,
Yeah.
he heard it on the internet, so it's true.
yeah.
You think everyone's lying on Facebook?
Yeah.
Talk about climate change.
Yeah. I just want to third
Yeah.
episode. You need to watch that third
Yeah,
episode.
everyone's
Yeah.
lying to me on Facebook all day. Okay, come on.
So
Um, Just yeah, and that's it is he's so perfect in his placid stupidity. The one-liners, just the boisterousness, eagerly.
His pet eagle.
He has a
eagerly.
pet eagerly. He
Sidekick,
has a
thank you.
Sidekick.
I take that back.
Is that a freaking eagle in the back of his car? Wearing his costume everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
they
great.
went to the diner sort of thing. That was great.
That is like a pet peeve of mine in most of these shows. Like even the Netflix Marvel stuff where it's like you get the costume like,
yes.
oh, Punisher gets his costume and then next season he burns it and then he
Yeah,
gets it
yeah,
again
yeah,
and then he
yeah.
burns it again. Like, come on.
Just walking around.
All in, right?
That's amazing.
Oh, because he's like,
Helmet and all.
he's like, this is a new one. I got to break it in so I'm more comfortable when
I'm
I'm flying.
fighting.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Right.
so good.
John Cena is a great actor for certain roles, like this sort of stuff.
And his limitations of an actor work perfect for this too, I feel.
Yes.
Like, because the more heavier aspects where he's actually going to act, he is a little stuntedy, but like it works because he's not quite embraced. So good. If he was a better actor, I don't know if the tone would fit.
At the
Yeah,
same
I
time,
get
we
that.
need him to be as good as possible because down the track, when the CCP take over, he will probably be the only actor. So he'll probably be in every movie. So that's something we're gonna have to get used to. A lot of John Cena down the track.
That's alright, CG. Everybody was CG. They got voice robots now. Done.
That's right.
But he's great.
Yeah.
He just catches the role so well.
It's a star-making turn.
Definitely.
If he can get the right gig next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's bubbled along. The comedy stuff's what he's been good at.
Yes.
But the smaller stuff, like
Yeah, that 10, 15 minutes in a movie.
Yeah.
Playing what was that? Sisters.
yep.
Yeah. It was the drug
drug
dealer.
dealer.
Yeah, that
So
was
good.
excellent. I haven't
In,
seen Clockbuckets. Is that any
No.
good?
Nah, it looks so garbage. I couldn't
Yeah.
watch
I
it.
watched
Yeah.
that shitty Amy Schumer movie.
Terrible
where,
movie, but
where,
he's gold.
where he played Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
It's friggin' excellent.
Oh, that was. Is that the one with Bill Hader?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's not very good, but he's great.
Yeah, that was the best bit.
What was the Stevie G line where he's talking about you people that believe it? That
Oh, people who believe pro wrestling are real think climate change is a hoax.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's from the third episode.
Excellent.
That's where the Facebook.
Not wrong.
So good.
There'd be a big overlap in those circle diagrams.
That Venn diagram's a circle. It's a great show.
Is it weekly after
Yeah.
these three?
Yeah.
A great start to 2022.
I'm trying to just watch one episode of things at a time these days. Maybe two at the most. That's why last night I was like, two, done.
Well, I did that last night. I'm like, no, I'm in between NFL games. I'm like, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this third episode because if I'm the only one who hasn't watched it, I don't. Yeah. Massive FOMO. For me.
Okay, we're talking about a character, a seedy character growing a conscience.
Shouldn't we started with this so we could have finished with the good taste of?
No, it's just
No, because then we're going back to film Flashback.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
right, that's right.
Okay, it's a
It's,
shit.
it's all good.
Okay. Phew.
Yes.
Phew.
Yeah, let's talk about another seedy character who's grown a conscious.
Go,
Except
Boba
it's-
Fett.
Gone a little bit faster this time. Book of Boba Fett.
There was nothing fast about that chase scene.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, the
That
slowest
was the-
damn chase scene.
You know what it reminds me of? You know that bit in Back to the Future where Marty McFly's on the skateboard
Yes.
and he's just trying to
Yeah.
propel through
Hover doesn't
midair.
work on water.
Yeah.
When they first take off, they could have ran after him faster.
Yeah.
Boba Fett's got a jetpack and he waited until everyone caught up with him and cornered him and he was like, okay, I'm going to land now.
Yeah.
You're just hovering up there because you're going pretty fast.
Right?
Ugh.
It was like a Segway chase. It was like Paul Blart
Oh, bro.
Segway chase.
Let's talk about Machete.
And that was the least of my worries about the episode, to be honest. Like, the show is so hard. Like, there's some really cool stuff, and it's cool that we're getting it. And
No, it's not cool.
But I just... Why is Boba Fett such a little pussy?
Yeah. he's-
And nobody had, like... I mean, mentioned about it multiple times during the week for Dylan.
You're
Those
lying.
kids are the prime example. They're old enough that they would have known that... Boba Fett was only gone for 5 years, right? In the pit or whatever. So these kids are 20. So when they're 15, Boba Fett's the baddest man in the galaxy.
You're
They
living
should,
on
they should have
Tatooine.
yes, at the very least, have a bit of respect, if not fear for him. But it's just like, go away, old man. I'm
Yeah.
Boba Fett. We know.
But a solution to that I thought of was like, if
They
you
all join together and make a Zord.
if you want them to think he's, you know, kind of not top shit or whatever, one of them could be like, hey, I heard a blind Han Solo accidentally knocked you in a Sarlacc pit. Some bounty hunter you are.
Yeah.
That's how they don't respect him.
Give us
Yeah.
some reasoning.
Yeah, but there's no reason. They just think he's not.
Blow him off.
Tinker too white.
Everyone just blows him off, right? Like
Yeah.
the whole time, no one takes him seriously or
Yeah.
thinks of him as a threat.
I would just
And
love
everything
him.
he's been doing, he's been trying to get respect from him by saying, I'm out here, I'm not like Jabba, I'm not up there, like...
Because I like that, right?
Yeah, so do I, but
Like,
it's not getting him any respect.
no. So he needs to start smacking some people around.
Yeah,
You know what they
Ah,
should
the
do?
fight. Can we talk about the fight? What, like...
with Chris
Man.
Sarandon.
Wait, that was
Yeah.
a fight.
With the Wookiee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black
I know,
Castaras
but
was around. And it was cool, sort of. But, like, it's these kids are kicking his ass more than Boba Fett. Goddamn Gamorrean come in, and they're doing alright. And then they fall down, and Chung Li comes and shoots him. And, like, Boba Fett walks out with his robe on. Like,
He's putting his
he
robe on. as
doesn't
he's
know
coming
that
out.
she's just settled the issue. He should still be coming out ready to fight some more, not... Grandpa coming out with his robe on.
Don't go in there,
Tuck it
guys.
away, work on the kids.
About 45
friends
minutes,
around.
guys.
Oh, come on.
I reckon he spent about 20 hours a day in that
Tank.
tank.
It's making him soft.
Yeah, he's in the water all the time.
Maybe it wasn't the Sarlacc that
Wrinkly,
made him
wrinkly fingers.
castrated. Maybe it's chemical castration that backed the tank.
Tell us how much you like Danny Trejo in this episode.
Ah, don't give me... Ugh. Double. I hate these cameos in Star Wars things. I hate them so much. And I get 2 in this one. At least the Stephen Root one, he looks a little different. He's got the beard and he's trying to put on a bit of a voice. You can tell it's him instantly. But Danny Trejo, it's just Danny Trejo. It's just Machete rocks up with a Rancor. I don't want to see Machete in goddamn Tatooine.
It's Robert Rodriguez. You're gonna get
I
machete.
know. Put some makeup on him or something, man.
Make him an alien,
Some
man.
kind of effort.
They believe you still may want.
Put him in the Rancor outfit at least. He's just Machete. Oh, garbage.
And then, like, also to add to Boba Fett being just a swell guy now.
Swords, like more knives
Yes,
in his
yes.
Boba Fett's just a swell guy. He's being super nice to his Rancor like as a puppy.
Yeah.
But
To
then
be
he's
weird.
gonna write it.
Yeah.
See, which I hated that too. Because now, you know, in the big finale, that's
He's
the
gonna
thing.
come running out.
Just show me that. That's going to be
Yeah,
an awesome
yes.
visual. You don't have to telegraph it so much.
You spoiled it, really.
Yeah. Because now I'm not going to be that excited.
Yeah, like, oh, okay, they said they were going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really poor.
Yeah. As opposed to him just coming out on a Rancor.
Because you'd be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Oh yeah, and you realise, he can write it
Yeah.
because he gained the trust when he first
Yeah.
got the. Yeah.
Could you imagine in Civil War, right, at the airport scene, if Scott Lang comes out of the van and he's like, I'm going to turn into a giant when I press
Right?
this button. It is legit what they
Yep.
did.
Yep.
Lego did that, didn't they?
Yes. Damn Lego. Still taking that moment.
It would be better. Okay, I might get cancelled for this, but
Oh, no.
if it was just what would Hitler do, and just film Boba Fett doing that.
Moving right along.
Fuck Dave.
No, I'm serious. Like, he's not badass. Like, I want sort of like a dictator
Why
Hulk.
Oh, no,
He's not getting around
badass.
kicking anybody's ass either.
Hey, Dylan, if you need a cut,
Yeah, cut.
Jesus.
Because
Welcome back to the Council of Rates.
He's not Dr. Doom here.
Yeah, like he's
it'd be more entertaining.
he's Deathstroke,
Talk
right?
about
Yeah.
Litton's two heroes.
He's really good at...
Is there something you haven't told us, Nick?
No.
What is going on?
I do not stand Hitler.
Let's
Let's cut all these.
Never.
Train wreck.
Death Roof.
Segways. Hang on.
No,
Is
haven't
there-
finished ranting
No,
yet.
there's more rant, yeah.
The biker gang that when he's talking to the water merchant dude, he's like, oh, this gang, they're biker gang, and they upgrade themselves with droid parts to make
yeah.
themselves more lethal. Like, oh man, this is gonna be cool.
He was the lethalness.
Are people gonna come in and they're gonna look like Trapjaw or
Yeah.
like Deathlock or something? It's a bunch of kids.
Oh,
It looked like a bunch of
proud
people
of-
on Instagram that did really poor Borg cosplay and just sticky taped like keyboards to their face.
I'm
and
proud
stuff
of my
like that.
eye.
Like, yeah.
I see better looking stuff in Turbo Kid.
Right?
And like, I wanted
For
them.
Star Wars. whew.
I wanted him to take out a gun and just shoot someone.
Plus-
Please.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like, okay, you're charging too much.
Yeah, shoot
Bang!
the
You
water.
know, that's it.
Yeah.
Done.
Because I'm okay with him being soft against the Watermonger. Like, you're charging how much?
Yeah.
Because that's not good for anybody.
Like,
He
it's
needs
his
the people
economy.
to have money because it all flows up to him. But yes.
What about the colours, though?
Yeah,
What-
too much.
We've never had that before.
Yeah. Like, the,
It's so...
Coruscant?
yeah, but...
even then, it's not as, like,
Bold.
bright, right?
It's not as Power Ranger 60s.
But,
Yeah.
But it's so standoutish compared to everything else. At least everything around that kind of suits.
Yeah.
where-
Like Coruscant does not clash with itself.
No,
kind
that's
of
right.
thing, right? Like,
Yeah,
everything...
I was
Yeah, no,
expecting
But
a
if it wasn't
diner.
Coruscant, I would have no problem, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's because it's on Tatooine. Like, how's it? It can't be that clean.
Yes,
It
that's what I'm
can't
getting
be
at.
that clean.
Everything else is dirty
100%.
and dusty and...
I can understand that that's
Brown.
not, they look after their bikes or whatever, but where did these kids afford these
But you can
bikes?
still have...
They needed to be more hand put together.
I didn't like the design.
They
it was
look
very...
like Vespers.
Yeah,
they
they're
look like
just
brand
yeah,
new...
100%.
I was expecting a milk bar around the corner.
Yeah.
It looked very, like, retro-futuristic, like Fallout
Yep.
kind of thing, where, Mandalorian Season 2, right? You had Cobb Vanth. He had a freaking pod racer engine as a bike.
Yeah.
That he retrofitted into a bike.
Because it's
It was cobbled together.
That's the whole point.
Tatooine, it's Cuba. That's what we should be looking at. Like, they don't get no new stuff's getting sent to Tatooine. You should be what you can
Makeshift.
do, right?
Yeah.
Everything's
And
makeshift.
these kids can't afford to buy water, but they've all got brand new Vespers. Okay.
Yeah.
How? What?
And,
Ugh.
yeah, the design language of it, very smooth and very clean looking.
And we just seen a bike gang, and I get the idea one's a biker gang, these are like a mod sort of deal. But we just seen bike gangs the episode before look gritty and
And they're on speeders.
yes,
And they looked
bikes.
amazing.
yes. And then these guys are just Dylan straight away. I forgot to watch it Wednesday night, and Dylan's like, "You don't miss nothing. Slowest car chase you've ever seen. They dead set right in irons." And like,
That's it. And then when he goes up on that platform, I'm like, man, this is terrible. It's just such... I almost, like, I just switched off. I'm like, this is just...
We were talking
Bring
to
back Trejo.
Chris, shout out to Chris, and he was like, look, if I had to grasp for why it looked like that, maybe they were trying to replicate, like, it's like a prop, and it's being kind of moved around on, like, an arm on set.
like they used to do with the speed. Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
I would say that's probably what they're trying to go for,
sure.
with how the creature was in the first
yes,
episode.
yes, absolutely.
It may look like stop motion.
Yeah.
So maybe
But-
that's what they're going for.
you know,
You can do that and make it exciting, right?
speed it up a little.
a little, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're also not making it all with sticks and bubble gum anymore, so
Yeah.
you can't be a slave to the style if you're not using the style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, look, like the show, it's not bad, but I just don't care.
Yeah, that last episode was very for me. Because I liked the first two.
The twins, like like
Well, they'll be back, but it's a
I
waste
know,
so
but
far.
like they for 5 years, they're happy to let Bib run it, and then all of a sudden. But can I also say, I don't believe for a second Bib Fortuna was running stuff for 5 years. Every single half dodgy dude would have had a shot at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You had a section of the city that's run by Trandoshans,
Yes.
right? Bosk. You telling me Trandoshans wouldn't look at that guy and be like, we
They let Alfred run the joint.
He's a butler.
He's a butler. Oh, it's so stupid. So stupid.
Oh yeah, how many thumbs up for Black Chrysanthemum's awkward run-off shot?
That was my favourite bit. It was the Bigfoot.
Really?
Should have had a watch on.
Hey, Larry, you watch the show. And
He'll probably be back too.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. He better be.
Help him out.
Why he doesn't like? Yeah, you're like, ugh, You got this cool looking dude.
Thank
Why
you.
has he not joined a crew?
Thank
Where
you.
you got 12-year-olds on Vespers.
with a wonky eye.
Because you give him the same option you give the Gamorreans.
It was a
you want to
funny-
join up?
Yeah.
You're alive.
And that's the thing. It's a funny bit, but why is one of the strongest characters, strongest fighters you could have had, running away?
What Mitch Matthews the other day, Dylan's like, don't they have like life debt deal?
Yeah, Wookiees, they
Yeah.
have life debts. If you
Yeah.
that's
That's
Chewbacca's
what I
thing.
thought.
That's Chewie's thing.
Yeah.
That's why he's hanging around with Han Solo, because Han Solo saved his life. And he's like, I'm sworn to you.
And I guess maybe that the Hutts are who he's got that for
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
saved him from the pits or whatever.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
And
But-
also, he could just be shadier, not as honourable
Yes,
and
yes,
whatever.
yes.
That's fine.
You know, everyone,
Yeah. Yeah.
lives up to that.
Then you got so many options to make him join the team, so to speak.
Oh, he'll do it at the end.
I know, but he's cool looking.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like he's the only
He's the coolest thing they've brought into this show so
oh,
far.
it's
They
the
should
coolest
put-
thing they've had in the comics.
Put
He
him
was
in
Vader. First Vader, wasn't he? Yeah.
Put him in the suit.
A Wookiee in a Mando suit.
It's not a Mr. Potato Head, man.
No, but just do that.
Did you see
It'll
that?
be more
Because you could
badass.
have had a good little laugh about how come you got a dead cousin of mine hanging up over here you got from the bloke last week.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
they put it on? Because I missed that if they did.
They brought out the Mandalorian Mr. Potato Head,
Yeah.
and it came with the child, but they called it the tot.
Nice.
I like that. I like that.
I think it was the Yam DeLorean. I think it was too. Yeah, yams.
Let's get that.
All right, you can do your
No, Dylan's in charge.
What?
What's
Death
next, Dylan?
proof. Say it over the top of you so no one can hear me. Death proof.
So it was Dave's choice?
Then you haven't
Yes.
seen it before.
And yeah, what do you think, Dave?
So I watched both.
Oh, yep.
So I decided to watch Planet Terror first. And I'm eating breakfast. And it goes
Poor
to the
choice.
scene where they're in the hospital trying to
me too.
diagnose what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, great.
That's on you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you watching that kind of movie at breakfast time?
That's to squeeze it in.
Why eating sheep's brains for breakfast?
Yeah. Both movies are good.
Yeah.
I found it a bit boring at times, but then I found like
Which
normal
one?
bits fascinating.
Death proof.
Death Proof.
Okay.
Like I found like okay, the interaction like with the girls is like sometimes boring, but then other times I'm thinking in the car and I'm looking at them and it's like this is actually like
Real?
really good. This is real. Like they're really really good acting. Like it's just a bunch of chicks talking, you know, like. And then like probably after the dance scene, I got more invested into it because
Well, it's you get a change up of characters too,
yeah, you do. You do.
and probably
Better
I don't understand-
characters.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
Going
like,
from, you're
it-
going from a B to A.
yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're going the other way, it's like
Yeah, no, they
it's
did that the
probably
right way.
wouldn't work.
Yeah, definitely.
Because when I watched it, I was like, I wonder how Dylan and Dave are going to like it. I was like, Dylan might like it. Dave was like, I don't know. Because it's not a film. Like, it's not a proper structure of a thing. It's just two...
Segments.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also
Yeah, one wins, one the other one.
Yeah, yeah,
wins,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, that's
did I build it up right for you with what I said around Death Proof? Yeah.
what
So
you said.
everything, just so you know, with Death Proof, everything with that car chase that was legit.
Oh yeah.
You
Zoe
know-
Bell rules.
Zobel was on the front of that car. Zobel
Oh, wow.
was
She's
Kill Bill stunt double.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
in the
okay.
film. Yeah, so
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
been working with Tarantino for years.
Ah.
proper stunt person.
Proper Kiwi stunt person.
Nice.
Xena, bro.
Yeah,
She's in.
she was on the front of that
She might
car
have been
doing
Gabrielle,
60
maybe. She
to 80
might have
miles an hour.
That's
Oh,
insane.
yeah.
Gabrielle.
Yeah.
She's awesome. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of her.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, she's great.
Yeah, and just her on the. And
Part of me in that chase scene is like, just
Stop.
stop, break the
Yeah.
car. But then I'm thinking,
course.
okay, if you stop,
he turns around and.
she
And then
flies,
rams her.
I guess.
Mm.
But it would be enough
when
time.
he gets in front,
Yeah,
or you side by side, you could stop enough to get her
in the car.
Yeah.
to maybe not be dead.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You have
Shit
to.
end of the movie that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's just when they get him,
I
and he's
love
so
that.
oh no, I've been
It's
shot.
just like the bully who gets
Yeah.
stood up to
Yeah.
it just becomes
So
a wuss. So, he's all this badass thing
Yeah.
and he gets shot and he just jumps in like, oh no,
Stuntman Mike.
And when they're
So
just
good.
laying it
Why?
into him, like,
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's so over
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah.
Like, just go down, Stuntman Mike, go down.
yeah. And like for
That
a
didn't
guy
get-
with
Yeah.
For a guy with a stunt car, I mean, you could have used it a bit better. You know, like, it's a death-proof car. You want to prove it's death-proof against a 70s car that they haven't modded. It's just brand new, and you know.
I assume though, how many people are going to go back, sort of thing, back to Nitton's bully sort of analogy.
He normally just takes them out.
Yeah.
Or does what he did at the start of the movie with Rose McGowan.
That's so good.
That's so good.
But like, I would just
50-50
went up behind him.
chance.
Yeah. So good.
Went up behind him and just gun it, so they can't go anywhere. And
But he
But how good was the other way? He turns the lights on when he comes front on.
yeah.
And you know, it's all him getting his rocks off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes he'd want to
Play with
quick
this,
one,
yeah.
and sometimes you want to
And
play
you
with his
know,
food.
when they're in the hospital, the chief, the copper, that's the same copper from Kill Bill.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that talks about the bride.
Yeah.
Dylan, talk to me. What do you think?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really, really, really enjoyed it. Because I put it on, and I'm greeted by those very strange trailers at the beginning.
Yes.
Trailers are the best.
Me and Steph are watching it, like, what the hell is this? What is going on? Freaking werewolf zombies and very strange. And then the Thanksgiving one.
Yep.
That was something.
Yep.
And we got to talk about Don't as well. Is it called Don't?
Don't.
Because they're done by, other famous directors.
Yeah.
Because Rob Zombie was the werewolf women of the SS.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, they said it.
No, but I mean, it's got Sherry Moon in it.
Yeah.
Nobody else gives her a job.
Look for in the monsters.
Don't was Edgar Wright. And he was basing it off, 70s British ads. And they did stuff like that a lot.
And you had, was Jason Isaacs in that for, 2 seconds or something?
Yeah.
Or was it someone that looked like him?
No, it was him.
It was him?
It was him. And, Thanksgiving was Eli Roth.
Yes.
Who was in Death Proof?
Yes.
Who was one of the guys in the bar trying to get the girls
Drunk.
Along with his mate was Omar.
Yeah, okay.
And they were both in, Inglourious Bastards.
Yes.
Okay.
So the bear.
He likes to use a lot of the same.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, Death Proof rules.
That's a great movie.
I think I like it.
It's odd.
It's one of my favourite, actually, of both of them. I love Planet Terror, but
I need to watch Terror.
Planet Terror is more fun.
yes.
But there's something about...
His scripts.
Rosario.
It's his scripts. It's Rosario. It's just the way he wrote it, the scratchiness.
That goes away halfway through the movie?
When the actual, when the prop,
Yeah.
When the Rosario stuff starts.
Oh, just
think
Stuntman
he's
Mike's acting is phenomenal.
Oh,
yes.
So good.
Like, you see him turn, it gets a lot creepier when he does the poem bit.
Yeah.
But then you ease it back a bit. But then, left
the
or right, it's just
it's like-
boom.
Yeah, the hardness of the eyes.
Yeah, so good. And then you're screaming when he gets his...
Yeah.
So
With his
good.
Virgin
Boy.
pina coladas.
Yes.
And Tarantino put himself in it, of course.
Yeah, of course,
That was
of course.
excellent.
Planet Terror is more fun, though.
It
for
is
sure.
more fun.
Because
But
it's more over the top.
It is more fun, but Death Proof had more high points.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me,
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
Death Proof's classier. Well, Planet Terror, it's obviously it's Grindhouse style and it's
that
whatever,
leans
but
more
the
into
first-
the Grindhouse.
Yes, but the first part is a lot more straight, just cheap, and then it gets about halfway through, and it just after she loses the leg, it just boom, balls to the wall and just go all the way. So good. Watch Planet Terror. I recommend.
I need to
sure.
rewatch that.
As soon as I finished, I was like, I got it.
Yeah,
I think
I want to do it again.
Death Proof would definitely be in my top 5 Tarantino movies. Yeah. Yeah, I watched it. I only watched it a few months ago. Dana had never seen it. And I'm like, do you want to watch this again? She said, no, not really. I'll watch it Friday. And I'm like, I'm going to get bored here. Did not get bored.
Yeah.
It's so good. His scripts, man. He's such a good writer. Just his back and forth. Just people just talking shit.
So
He does-
natural.
Yeah.
So
and
natural.
he's done it so well forever. Like, you just go back and watch Reservoir Dogs and just that shit, like the Keitel and Roth stuff in the car. So good. Yeah, man. Thank you for choosing.
Yes, good
I'm
good
glad
choice.
I got to watch it again. In
all
three.
good.
And if you do, and you did watch it on Stan, feel really sorry for you because you missed an awesome song by the Coasters. down in Mexico, and B, you missed a sensational lap dance, which is available for you on YouTube to watch at your pleasure and leisure.
I did.
Okay, what's the ratings for this one?
Ah,
I give it an 8.
yeah.
8. Yeah,
Nine.
8.
Yeah, I'll go 8 as well.
Yeah. Because you can't say anything bad about it. Like, because the negatives are intentionally negative.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Oh, but
nails what they're trying to do.
the intentional negative, I would say, would be if you watch it on Stan, you don't get the lap dance.
No, but that's what was in the cinema.
No, I know. I still stand
So
by
if you
what I
never-
said. We're not in the cinema watching it. We should get the at-home experience. Great song.
Okay.
Down in Mexico.
Okay, Nitin, you're next, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you got?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Ooh, good choice.
I haven't seen this.
So I know
Never seen it?
I've never
they,
seen it.
They
Never
haven't
seen
seen
this?
this.
Ooh.
What is wrong with you people?
God, I love that movie.
I was born in the 90s.
Yeah.
Is that good
I
enough?
saw it. Yeah.
I got no excuse.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you get no excuse. It just
never-
rolls.
Because it was not one of those movies that were on TV as much as
It really
compared
wasn't.
to some of the other stuff
It really
at the time.
wasn't.
I saw it randomly on TV.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, like,
Yeah, not as much as some other
Yeah.
movies were. when
and
we
like
were
obviously
kids.
the family sort of stuff like Back to the Future was going to get flogged to
Yeah,
death.
yeah.
It's whatever. This is a
Like
bit more,
Navigator.
a little bit more darker, but
Roger Rabbit.
I put it in the same league as what's the Arnie movie with the smiley face villain?
what now?
A smiley face villain.
Last Action Hero?
Yeah, I think I put it in the same like.
It's way better than Last Action
I know
Hero.
it's way better, but like the same vibe of the movie, you know.
I like the
No.
tone.
Like I was saying,
Yeah.
got released
I-
around the same
it's-
time.
no, it didn't.
Did it?
Nah.
Big
It
Trouble
was
in
like a
Little China
couple
came out in the
years.
80s.
80s.
Late 80s, right?
Yeah, but it was like mid.
Last Action Hero was like 95.
Yeah.
Yeah, last action was like 94. Was it?
No, it's not.
94, yeah, something like that. But
We
Yeah.
have the interwebs.
Yeah, I reckon-
Anyway, but like you got the same like runtime on TV. You know what I mean? Like, don't.
they're very
I'm
different.
pretty sure I saw.
I know they're different, but like just
93,
Yes.
Last Action Hero,
93.
Big Trouble, 86.
Last
80s.
Action Hero was just a bit ahead of its time.
It was.
I need to go back and watch that terrible movie again.
No,
The first time I
Well, that's
watched
all I
that.
remember. I remember it watching it once and probably too young. Everyone said it was terrible. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, it's terrible.
it's
Like,
dude,
I-
it's meta as the kids say these
well, that's
days.
the thing. I need to watch it again.
Yeah, I didn't get it at first. When I first watched it, I was like, oh, it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I've been watching Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger movies, and I was just like, oh.
And it's not right. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, this is no Commando.
Yeah. This is too smart. I have to
Getting
think.
tired.
But yes, Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble. It's on Disney.
Disney.
Nice.
It's on Disney.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm excited, actually.
Yeah, me too.
yeah,
Raiden's in it.
yeah.
Nice.
Raiden.
Raiden.
No.
And Tia Carrera's dad from Wayne's World.
Oh, I think you could have stopped after saying to your career.
She's not in it.
It's false advertising.
Okay, thank you for joining us this week. We will be back with some more quality entertainment.
Always quality. All killer. No filler.
No, why start
promises.
now?
No promises.
Subscribe, please.
Tell a friend. Get them to subscribe.
We're
please.
begging now.
We'll be your friend.
We're begging.
No, really. No, we need this.
I ain't gonna be your friend.
Next
I got
up,
enough friends.
1,000 subscribers.
What are we on
Hey,
at the
Infinity
moment?
and beyond.
119, I think.
Ah, wow.
So only a couple. Left.
Halfway there!
Yeah, a couple left. It's fine.
Even just subscribe and then forget. Don't worry about it.
Set and forget.
Yeah, set and forget. We still get the plaque.
Make make fake email accounts so subscribe multiple times. We don't care.
Yeah.
Actually, we recommend that. Troll farms. Anyone that might have a troll farm that want to, push more
What's a troll
subscribers.
farm?
Oh.
Like people that make fake accounts just to argue with people on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mostly in Russia.
Yeah.
mostly in Russia.
cool.
Yeah, unless you're arguing with people that are a bot, then probably not cool for those people. But most of their days probably aren't that cool.
Get a job.
That is their job.
That is a job.
Hey, if you're not getting paid,
No, the troll
Well,
farmers.
oh,
They get paid by the government.
Yeah.
Jeez, we just got political. We're gonna get new subscribers now.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week.
Right.
maybe.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we might get cancelled after that.
Nah.
Mm.
CCP.
Bring it on.